Hello and welcome to a day in my life living in my car. It's not often that I'm up before the sun, but today is an exciting day. If you missed the last vlog, I drove up to Glacier National Park and then camped out at a Cracker Barrel in Missoula, Montana. I skipped vlogging yesterday because it was just raining and all I did was sit in Planet Fitness and Panera Bread and drive for about 4 hours, so it wasn't that interesting. But today, I woke up at a rest area a few minutes north of the north entrance to Yellowstone National Park, and I woke up at 5 a.m., which is really early for me, and I'm already on the road. I'm hoping to beat the Yellowstone crowds. I actually came to Yellowstone and the Tetons with my family a week ago, and then I circled up to Glacier, and now I'm circling back. And there's not really that much more left for me to see. I just want to see Yellowstone without all the crowds, and then I'm going to spend the afternoon in the Grand Tetons. So it should be a fun day. Hey there, I just wanted to quickly let you guys know that I have launched a Patreon page. This is where I will be sharing one extra video every single month that I don't share anywhere else. Plus I give you access to my ultimate guide to car life map. This is a map that includes locations of free campsites, places to stop and shower, places to eat and drink, my favorite hikes, and unique places that are kind of off the beaten path. So if you also live in your vehicle or you just love road trips, this is meant for you. On top of all of that, I also include access to all of my on-demand yoga classes that you can't find anywhere else. So if you're interested in supporting me as a creator, I will leave that link down in the description. Let's get back to the video. I feel like a mom with her child. Okay, Rhonda, pose for a photo. Okay, I kind of sped through Yellowstone because I already saw a bunch of it with my family. Anyways, I've now arrived in the Tetons. I didn't have to show my national park card. I'm so confused on how that works. Like, I swear there was a box where I had to stop and, like, see a person last time, and this time there was no box and no person. But anyways, I made it to, I think this is Jenny Lake? No, the one above Jenny Lake. I didn't get a map because there was no box with no person. Anyways, I'll find a visitor center and get a map later because I want to find a specific trail with wildflowers later. But first, I want to go get some videos of this lake, videos of both the nature and also just like reels content of me walking. So I'm gonna go find a place where there's not a lot of people and do that. Okay, that was very pretty. When I did this hike with my family last week, it was raining, so I was very happy with the weather today, that it was nice and sunny. I feel like I got to see a different perspective. Now I'm going to head to the hike with a bunch of wildflowers, supposedly. And then I'll head into Jackson. Let's go, Rhonda! Okay, people are making me angry, so I think it's time for me to be alone again. I went into the visitor center to see if I could find like a cheap clearance t-shirt. I found one, but I didn't like the design, so I was like, I'm still not paying whatever amount of dollars for this t-shirt I don't even like. So then I went to leave and I realized that I had forgotten my keys on the hook in the bathroom stall. So I went to go grab them and the bathroom was being cleaned, and so I asked the lady at the front desk, like, hey, my keys are in there, can I just run in, grab them? She was like, yeah, sure, just go talk to the lady who's cleaning. So I go in, and before I have a chance to say anything, this lady turns around and she's like, ma'am, the bathroom is closed for cleaning. And I like stood there in shock for a second, and then I'm like, ma'am, my keys are in this stall, I'm just gonna grab them and leave, okay? And I grabbed them and I looked at her, I was like, have a nice day. Like, I get it that cleaning toilets is not a fun job, but like, could you not attack people the second they walk in? And then I was backing out of the parking lot, and this old guy just puts his car in park, right, like not in a parking spot, and gets out and starts to walk around. And so I throw my hands up in the air and I'm like, what the heck? And he does it back and goes, go around. Bro, I am this close to your back bumper. Do you really want to go there? Anyways, now I'm leaving and I'm driving back towards Jackson. And then I think I'm going to try and drive 6 hours today to get back to Laramie, Wyoming. For no reason other than they have a Planet Fitness, so I can just immediately go to Planet Fitness in the morning when I get up. Although I'm pretty tired, so depending on how long it takes at Target, I might also just end up at some random rest area on the side of the highway. So stay tuned to find out on Alana's Adventure. Okay, I just devoured my dinner when I stopped for gas and I forgot to film any of it, but I had surprise rice with protein with vegetable. Today we had salmon, like from a little packet, and carrots. While I was stopped, I also grabbed my dark chocolate out of my ice chest because I want to drive 3 more hours tonight, but honestly, there's a lot of trucks on this road, so I'm just going to end up stopping at whatever rest area is closest when the sun is approaching setting, if that makes sense, and just assess out the situation and see if I want to stay there, and if I don't, then I'll keep driving, but if I do, I'll stay there. It's really funny, sometimes I have really bad like driving and road anxiety, and other times I just absolutely floor it. And it doesn't make any sense to me, but I think because I live in my car, I'm just super hyper aware, like, ooh, I don't want that smashed car to end up being me, you know? Very hyper focused driver, but that's a good thing. But sometimes it can get tiring, especially in weeks like this week where I drove a lot. I don't know how much I drove, but basically in the last 3 weeks, I drove from Arkansas all the way to Yellowstone. Sorry, the light is whatever. All the way to Yellowstone, and then while I was in Yellowstone, I rode around in the car with my family all week, touring Yellowstone, and then after that, I drove up to Glacier, and now I'm driving right back down to Denver, which was like the halfway point when I was coming from Arkansas. So anyways, it's been a lot of driving, and while I love living out of my car, and honestly, I think all I really need is some time, like, to just go find a camping spot out in nature and just sit there for 4 days minimum, and I feel like that would reset my nervous system. This truck riding my ass is making my system nervous though. Could we speed it up, Chrysler? Probably not, because you're a Chrysler. Anyways, what was I saying? Anyways, yeah, camping out of my car and being around a bunch of people and making a bunch of decisions like where to sleep every night, it's like a little fatiguing on the nervous system. So what I really want is a quiet spot in nature, but it's hard to get to those in Rhonda the Honda, unfortunately. So I have some house sitting gigs lined up again this year, and hopefully chilling in a house with some cute furry animals is also the reset that my nervous system needs. Okay, we're not getting over, so apparently I'm gonna have to pass you on this side because you're dumb. Yeah, I can't be driving until 11 o'clock tonight. I'm angry! Morning. I'm really happy with my decision to stop last night at the rest area. Slept great. It was really nice because there was an area for me to park like right behind a camper, not in the area where all the cars were pulling in all night. So like I said, I slept fabulously and I'm really happy that I stopped. Then this morning I woke up, I filmed my whole morning routine for TikTok and I forgot to film it for this vlog. So shameless plug, go follow my TikTok. Then I drove the 2.5 hours to get to the famous Planet Fitness. While I was driving today, I was planning in my head a video of like the top 10 things that are essential if you're living in your car. Number 1 is Planet Fitness, not gonna lie. I don't really feel like doing a workout, so I think I'm going to make myself a smoothie with these blueberries because they're a little too mushy for me to enjoy as fruit. And then I'm gonna go inside, do some yoga, shower, and then continue on with my drive. I feel like this vlog has just been a lot of driving, but that's been my life the last 3 weeks. A lot of driving. Anyways, smoothie time. And if you're like, Alana, how are you going to make a smoothie in your car? Well, I'll show you. but there's people in the parking lot, so I'm going to do it sitting inside my vehicle. Okay, so this is my blender. You recharge it using USB-C, and I think I've only recharged it like twice since I've been on the road. It lasts forever, and I'm really happy with this purchase. It's from the brand Jetpack, not sponsored. No, it's from the It's from the brand. It's the brand Blend Jet. I think this is the Jet 2. I don't know what the difference is, but and then when you order this online, instead of buying it at Target, they send you a bunch of these like free protein smoothie packets. And honestly, I got these too long ago and I should have used them already, but now's the time. What I like about these is they're just protein powder and then dehydrated fruit. Let's see. Pea protein, maple sugar, freeze-dried blueberry powder, freeze-dried blueberries, freeze-dried banana powder, chia seed concentrate, protein powder, freeze-dried diced pineapples. Oh, I didn't know there was pineapple in there. Oat bran, and contains 1% or less of organic freeze-dried acai powder, citric acid, and rice fiber to prevent caking. Oh wow, there are little pieces of pineapple in there. See that? The little white chunks? And then those are little blueberries. I'm going to try not to dump this all over my front seat because that would be terrible. Nice. Oh, I usually try to put the water in first so it doesn't get all stuck on the bottom. Oh well. Too late! Okay. And then I'm going to add some of these bloobs. Quite frankly, because they need to be used and I don't want to eat them. I dropped a blueberry. That's what that sound was. Okay. Anyways, just gonna add a little bit of these. Make sure there's no mold. Sound effects are necessary, in case you were wondering. And then it's done. Nice. And that's how I make smoothies on the road. Anyways, I'm going to chug this and then go into Planet Fitness.